Bonjour les amis, c'est Benji Kenzo, j'espère que vous allez bien, moi ça va très bien. Aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour le 9e épisode de Noire sur PlayStation 4. Avant de commencer la vidéo, n'hésite pas à t'abonner, laisse ton plus beau pouce bleu de soutien. Allez c'est parti les amis, on va continuer notre aventure, let's go! Allez, nouvelle enquête, c'est parti. Attention, le papillon doré. Attention, je sens qu'elle va se faire buter. Et bah ça n'a pas loupé.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy.
Ok,
I
nouvelle
think I know the
enquête.
place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Nouvelle enquête. On va suivre notre petit collègue.
Case was thrown out. Yeah, I'm thinking of moving.
Allez, on va aller au lieu du crime. Elle est où ma titine? La voici. Allez, c'est parti. Let's go.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time on that.
What's Rustin?
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our
Allez, on va
attention.
par là.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast man, Phelps. You might get along after all.
D'accord, c'est en haut. On va monter la colline.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
fiend Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work.
Alors, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé exactement? Encore un viol et un meurtre, ça c'est sûr.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Ok, alors. Lieu du crime.
I was first on scene.
How bad is it?
Ok, c'est par là.
Come on, you can tell me.
Où se trouve le corps? Ah, c'est là-haut. Ok, du coup, il l'a violé, il l'a tué. Victime du meurtre. Ok.
Look at your mark. It's very
Là,
distinctive.
il l'a
I'll do some comparisons back at the
Il a
lab
voulu la
and get
tuer avec
back
une
to you.
corde. Ok. Il l'a piétiné parce qu'on voit des marques de...
It's like she was tied up.
It
Il a
does it first.
séquestré
but
la,
That would leave a mark on her
la
other wrist
dame.
too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Ok.
The stomping angle in the
Là,
Henry
il a
case.
carrément
Was it reported in
piétiné
the
le
press?
corps. Quoi.
Sure was.
Il a voulu
Every
l'écraser
detail
en
a
fait.
copycat would want was there in the story.
Ok.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Il manque une bague.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Ok. Il n'y a rien d'autre. Du coup, est-ce qu'il y a des indices pas loin? Ok, ça, B. Alors là, on a des empreintes de pas. Ok. Là, il y a un portefeuille. Ok, qu'est-ce qu'il y a dedans?
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Ok.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Ça, c'est un billet, ça, on en a rien à faire.
Detectives.
Ok, on a tous les indices. Du coup, maintenant, on va pouvoir retourner à la centrale, on va téléphoner à la centrale pour découvrir
What'd I tell you?
un nouvel endroit.
Grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Du coup, la centrale, on peut pas l'appeler, il n'y a pas de téléphone. Ok, domicile des molaires. Allez, c'est parti, let's go. Enfoiré de merde, ma voiture.
Careful.
Désolé, je suis vexé. Oh merde, un cul-de-sac. Oh. Allez, on y va tranquille. tac, tac. C'est moi. C'est bon, on arrive à domicile. Ok, là on va interroger les personnes dans la maison.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Ok, du coup on va aller fouiller la baraque.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
C'est quoi ça? Une guitare, ça on s'en fout. Enfin c'est un violon, ça on s'en fout du violon. Alors, incarné.
Not sure this
Martin
Martin
will
will
explain
explain
everything
everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Ah, des chaussures. Taille 41.
Size 8.
C'est la même chose. Ça pourrait être notre homme. Tiens, tiens, tiens.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Il y a de grandes chances que c'est lui le tueur. La bague manquante.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Ok. On a tous les indices. Du coup, on va aller poser des questions à la petite fille.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Ok, bijoux manquants.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Ok, dernier contact avec la victime.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I
C'est
was
Belmont.
upset. Daddy came instead.
Ah, non,
And did
s'est
he come and
trompé.
get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Vie conjugale des parents.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Attendez.
They weren't happy, were they,
On a des
Michelle?
doutes.
Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller.
Ok, 2 sur 3.
You've been very brave.
Oh, il y a le père qui arrive.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
Ah, il sait plus quoi dire.
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Ok, traces de pas. Ok.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Gros mytho!
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Ok, on a trouvé une paire de pointures de 41.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Signalement de la disparition.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Michel affirme avoir appelé. On va mettre. On va mentir.
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Muller, not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different?
Alibi du mari, je sais pas si c'est ça. Non, c'est pas ça.
You better think about leaving, or you're gonna have some trouble on your hands.
So you were here all night? You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Je sais pas quoi mettre, on va mettre doute.
You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Déplacement de la victime.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
T'as un gros mytho.
I think you went with her, but you didn't go to the school. What really happened, Muller?
You're making this stuff up, and I'll dare anyone to prove any different.
Ah, on s'est encore trompé.
Damn you. I don't even get a chance to grieve, and you go and start pointing the finger at me. You can go
Pas
to
évident
hell.
de connaître tout.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Quel mytho.
It is true,
Fait
Hugo.
que mentir.
You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
On va mettre doute.
I think you set this up, Hugo. I think you kicked up a fuss about
on a
staying
tout
home
faux,
for an
là.
alibi. Then you followed your wife and murdered her.
You're out of your mind coming in here making accusations like that. Come out into the yard and I'll make you take that back, mister.
Ok, on a tout faux.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
You should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Ah, il y a quelqu'un qui veut peut-être nous parler.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Tiens, qu'est-ce qu'il est en train de faire lui?
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Je m'en doutais qu'il était louche.
No shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Ah, il y a interception. Maintenant, on va voir ce qu'il est en train de faire. Ah tiens, comme par hasard, du sang
This doesn't look good,
sur la chaussure.
I can explain the blood.
Ah, tu peux expliquer le sang, mon gars, c'est toi le meurtrier.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Ok, du coup, là,
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid. Galloway.
Phelps,
Homicide
1247.
Division, number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
How can I help,
We get Ray Pinker and a technical
I need an
service
address on a
name
Belmont
house,
High
130
School.
North Bonnie Bray Street.
you, detective.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
High,
Roger, on the case.
75 West 2nd Street.
Ok,
Thanks for your help.
direction le lycée.
The heck?
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Ok, on y va.
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Mueller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I real. Give me a
Oh,
break.
merde.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Any Central Unit, a possible
Alors, on y
288
est.
at Belmont High School.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabricationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
Tiens.
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
On va le choper lui. Là, clandestin. Il est en train de nous échapper. choper, hein. Allez, t'es épuisé, mon pote. C'est bon, là. Reste là. Bon, du coup, là, on a 2 personnes à interroger.
Car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
Putain, ils ont retrouvé la voiture de la mère.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Ok, le papillon
You're under
d'or.
arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
Allez hop, en garde à vue.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Ok, on va fouiller la voiture maintenant. Ok, du coup, il y a la corde avec le sang.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
L'arme du crime.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic.
Ok,
I wonder what
mécano.
Eli does for a living.
C'est un mécano qui l'a tué. Ok, l'arme du crime.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Et du coup, voilà, on va appeler la centrale maintenant.
The newspapers.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Ok, alors maintenant c'est l'interrogatoire. Allez, c'est parti. Let's go.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Mes chers collègues,
Even if he didn't do it? Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for that.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't me. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk?
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory, Scotland.
Allez, on est bientôt, les amis.
There's people there!
Ok.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Celui-là.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Combinaison de travail.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Ok.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Ok, véhicule.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Gros mytho.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Accès à un démon de plume.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
J'ai des doutes. Ah, il ment, voilà.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
Arrive.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution. And you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Du coup, on a inculpé le mauvais meurtrier. Bon, c'est pas grave. Bon, écoutez les amis, on va s'arrêter là pour l'épisode 9 de Elle est Noire. J'espère que cette vidéo vous aura plu. Si c'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner, à laisser un petit pouce bleu de soutien. Juste en bas de la description, il y a tous mes liens, Twitch, Twitter, mon Facebook, ma deuxième chaîne YouTube, ma chaîne Kik. Maintenant, je fais des lives sur Kik et sur Twitch en simultané. Je vous dis à la prochaine les amis. Portez-vous bien. Salut!